9 simple tailgating tips for beginners that will make you feel like a pro. Many people nowadays are getting interested in tailgating. If you haven't tried it and you want to throw a successful tailgating party that no one will ever forget, then this article is for you. Here are 9 things you need to consider as a beginner in tailgating. 1. Before having a party, be sure that you have already packed up the things you need. Assess all the things you need like chairs, tables, trash bags and other things that you think you might need and pack them into your vehicle. Make sure also that you are ready with the foods that you will be bringing. You should learn the proper way of packing the foods. The last food to be packed must be the first one to use. Being prepared will ensure a smooth running tailgate party, an essential aspect for any party. 2. Checking the location where you are planning to do your tailgating should be done a day before you plan to party. Make sure that you have the correct space for a big party. 3. Filling up your propane tanks for cooking should be the one thing you should never forget. Do not just assume that it is full, instead you should go and check it out and see for yourself. 4. Separating your raw meats and your ready-to-eat foods and beverages should be observed. You should have a separate cooler for each of them in order to avoid bad smells and spoiling the food. 5. It is more advisable to the beginners to have freeze-bottled water or drinks to be used for cooling rather than putting loose ice. In this way, you can observe cleanliness and orderliness while tailgating. There will be no water scattering on the floor because of the loose and melted ice. 6. Fly flags, balloons or anything that can be used for recognition in order for your guests to have an easy way in locating you. 7. Food should always be ready so that any time your guests or participants wants to eat, you are ready and you will not be panicking to cook to order. 8. After grilling, you should remove the ashes and keep them in a heavy-duty foil and dip them completely in water before allowing it to be placed in a container which is non-combustible in order to observe cleanliness. 9. Lastly, remember that after the party is over, you should clean up your own mess. Bring plenty of trash bags and recycling bags to be able to dispose all your garbage cans and bottles. Put everything in its proper places. By doing all of these things, you can consider yourself as one of the pros in tailgating.